Microsoft made some recent changes to Copilot licensing. So if yours looks different, then it could be a case of basic versus premium. However, the size of your organization is now also a factor. So imagine that you're having coffee with a friend and they share a really cool Copilot prompt with you. But when you test it out in your own work environment, it doesn't work as expected. So understanding the different licensing within Microsoft Copilot will help you understand the different features and capabilities that are available to you. By the way, my name's Amy. Let's nerd out. There are two main tiers of licensing, and the first one is the basic version. So from the bottom left of my homepage here, you'll see that I'm in M365 Copilot brackets basic, also known as Copilot Chat. So this means that I have the basic version of Copilot that's included in my Microsoft subscription. So this chat experience here will be similar to chatting with ChatGPT. However, because it's in your Microsoft account, we can easily reference documents from OneDrive or SharePoint. So, for example, I can go add work content, and then here I could select a file from the cloud, or I can even toggle to a recent document. So, for example, I've got my human resources organizational policies. Now I can ask Copilot a question about that document. So, what does this document say about our health benefits policy? So, Copilot is now going to review that document and provide me with these insights. Now, the second tier of Copilot is Copilot Premium, also known as Microsoft 365 Copilot. So here I'm in a different Microsoft account. You'll notice from the bottom left that I have M365 Copilot's brackets premium. So this means that I have a premium Copilot license. And then at the top here, you'll see that I have a toggle for the work as well as the web. Now, the web is going to be grounded on general knowledge from the internet and will be a similar chat experience to what we just looked at with the basic version. However, from the work toggle, Copilot is now grounded on the content that I have access to. So, using the same question, we will go, what is our health benefits policy? Now, this time, because Copilot's grounded in my work content, I don't need to attach a file. Copilot is going to scan all of the documents that I have access to. It is going to search for my health benefits policy, and it is going to provide me with results as well as sources. So we'll see here that this source is actually the document that we attached in that previous example. So when Copilot is grounded in our work data with that premium license, we can ask Copilot questions and it can scan all of the content that we have access to and provide us with insights. So on Microsoft's website, you can see I'm in the Microsoft 365 Copilot pricing. Just note that I am in Canadian dollars here. And if we scroll on down, then we have the Microsoft 365 Copilot plans for business. So on the left here, we have the Microsoft 365 Copilot chat, and this is included with your Microsoft 365 subscription. So going off at the bottom left of your screen, this is that basic version, also known as Copilot chat. Then we have the Microsoft 365 Copilot Business, which is going to be that add-on license. And in the bottom left of your screen, that will say premium. So this gives you that work toggle from the top, and Copilot is then grounded in your Microsoft ecosystem. Now we will look at Copilot inside of our 365 apps, as the availability of the features here depends on not only your license, but also on your organizational size. So if you have the basic version of Copilot and you are in an organization that has over 2,000 employees, then you will not have any access to Copilot within your 365 apps, such as Word, PowerPoint, or Excel. Now, if you have the basic version, but your organization has less than 2,000 employees, then you are going to have access to the Copilot chat area on the top right of your ribbon. Copilot here is now grounded in this document, so you can ask it for insights on this document. And we also have access to that regular Copilot chat experience. Now, If you have a premium license of Copilot, you get access to your Copilot chat. However, Copilot is also available in this document and can help you write your content directly inside. So, for example, we've selected this text. We can now go edit with Copilot. And for example purposes, we can select auto rewrite. And now Copilot is going to make changes directly inside of my Word document here. We now have an option to replace. So I will go with that. So understanding these different tiers of licensing will indicate whether you are going to have access to Copilot inside of your Microsoft 365 apps. Now that you know where you sit with licensing, you can download my Copilot Starter Pack here, where I share my practical tips as well as prompts for getting started with Copilot. Then you can watch this video here recommended by YouTube.